Ever since the Kaiser was a little kid, he always wanted to be a mighty Norse warrior, having had bedtime stories read to him by his nanny about great Viking heathens like Björn Ironside, Eivor the Boneless, and the most fearsome of them all, Haesteinn. These dreams stuck with him from small child's legs all the way up to becoming an adult and the Kaiser of the Holy Roman Empire, of one day becoming a great Viking warrior. So that's what we're gonna do today. We will take Kaiser Heinrich IV, ruler of the Holy Roman Empire, and turn him into the greatest and most likely last Viking king of Europe. If a weeaboo is someone that loves anime and Japanese culture to the extent that he wishes to be anime, then Kaiser Heinrich IV is a Viking boo. This is the man that wants to be a Viking. He is a Viking. Yet people, like the Empress Mother Agnes, his own mother, you will never be a real Viking. You will never go raiding. You will never own a longboat. You will never know what it's like to brute another man and believe that you are doing something good. You don't even have a helmet. You don't even have a long axe. You have no runestones. You're not a real Viking, and you will never be. But as his mother stormed off, Kaiser Wilhelm stood there in his throne room, and he heard a voice. It echoed out, "Young boy, it is me, Haesteinn. I'm back from the dead." Ooh. No, but for real, you should totally become a Viking. It's like super cool. I've been chilling in Valhalla with Duke Björn and all the other cool guys. Did you know that if you actually die in battle, it's like super cool and you get picked up? It's absolutely baller. You should join us. There's still time, my boy. Anyways, I gotta go and beat that guy up in the afterlife. See you. Having heard this reassuring voice, Kaiser Wilhelm knew that what he had in his heart was true. That his beliefs that he held were something that he should act on. It was time for him to become Viking. Now, starting in the 1066 start date, there is not a lot of Vikings around. To be exact, there's just a few holdouts left in Europe, as the Stein-killing dynasty has converted to Catholicism. Yet some people cling to the old ways. Prince Erik III, the heathen of Sweden, one of the last remaining descendants of the House of Munsö, long-line descendant of Duke Björn Ironside, Ragnar Lothbrok, and even Duke Sigurd Ring. This man holds the key to our success. But of course, if I just come out as a Viking right away, then first of all, my mother will disown me, and second, my very much Catholic realm will absolutely tear me to shreds. No, this has to be done in a smart and controlled manner. Not to mention the fact that just converting to this faith is going to cost me a whopping 139,000 piety, and that's with me being cynical. Now that sounds like a whole lot, and that's because it is. But there are ways to reduce the cost of this, and as well with the new expansion tours and tournaments, you can do some really great pilgrimages and earn boatloads of piety. Our learning also factors in. For every point of learning, we reduce the cost of converting by 1%. And as long as the faith still exists, we get a minus 35% to converting to it. Hopefully, we'll be able to be fast enough before the last ASATRO believer goes to Valhalla. But here are the penalties. Converting from an organized faith, like Christianity, to an unreformed faith, like the Viking ASATRO, gives a whopping plus 500% cost to reforming to this religion, as well as a feudal ruler converting to an unreformed faith, adding another 50%. And then the last nail in the coffin, converting to a different religious family. So what will we need to make the Kaiser's Viking dreams possible? Well, we already have one of the keys. Cynical. Faith conversion cost minus 20%. There's also apostate in the learning lifestyle scholar tree, giving us a minus 75%. Now that's gonna go a long way, but the last nail in the coffin that absolutely reduces the cost to something manageable is over here. A bunch of rocks stacked together, Stonehenge, giving us a minus 20% to converting to a religion. With these powers combined, we will be able to talk to the last remaining Viking and become ASATRO. So let's put our plans into motion. I will go into scholarship focus. We will be rushing down to apostate. We will also need to conquer Salisbury. To do this, we could pretend to be a cool Catholic and request a claim. The Pope is willing to give one to me, but I would need to get in better graces with him or get this man more hated by the church. On top of that, we have to see how the invasion of England pans out. Will it go to King Harald the Hard Ruler? A man that's supposed to be a Viking? Or will it go a historical route and go to Duke William II, the bastard? Either way, let's get a claim on this area. Priest, fabricate a claim on Wiltshire. We'll also pick up a dynasty legacy. We're going to aim for Walk the Sacred Path. This will give us some bonuses to pilgrimages, but also cheaper weddings. We'll also build some lovely buildings. But first, we'll give out the position of Royal Architect to my lovely wife. This will reduce the build construction time by a whole lot. To be able to do this, we'll need to beef up the economy. Klingenberg will hold my heavy infantry, so we'll build a barracks. Würzburg will hold my cavalry, so we'll build a stables. Marburg holds my pikemen, so we'll build another barracks. In my other holdings, I will go for things that earn me money. We can also change to a scholarly court. This is absolutely huge, as it will give us more learning per fame level. And oh my lord, every blessed round of Crusader Kings should always start with you getting a pet. And this bishop just runs up to me and gives me a cat. This is what we call foreshadowing. Now all we need to do is to build up our gold, our prestige, and our piety. First, we'll amass a bunch of gold so that we can go on a cool pilgrimage, visiting the old holy sites. Visiting the holy sites of the Christian faith will give us a whole bunch of piety, and we'll need that. To understand one religion, you must study another. I would also love to have my wife, disappear. Perhaps I could murder her and get a woman that would actually give me some proper stats in learning. Tell you what, we'll give it a try. We'll even have our spy master assist in our scheme. That puts us at a nice 64%. We could also decrease the fervor of the Christian faith. This would make it easier to convert. I'm sabotaging my own faith from the inside. That's kinda goofy. We'll also take our steward to promote cultural acceptance with the Italians. I've been invited to a feast. Yeah, I'll absolutely go. But first, I must search for a caravan master. Someone will guide me safely there. If you're gonna be a real Viking, you need to learn that hunting is a big part of life. I'm stressed and I guess I'm gonna kill my wife now. I could become an historian. That's the wrong faith. I'm just gonna keep at it. Oh well, I'm over here. Did my wife come with me? No, I guess she didn't come. Well, let's enjoy this feast. A lovely feast, and I get a warm welcome. Do you guys have any meat? I'm gonna do some mischief. Oh, I'm gonna do a bit of tomfoolery, I see. Let's see, what can I mess with? Soil the drinks? Spoil the fancy platter? Foil the side dish? I will spoil the fancy platter. A wonderful feast. Let's see if we could plan out a grand tax tour. See if we can get some cool shekels from all the lords in the nearby area. That's a nice little bit of traveling. We'll even try to get the culture up with some of the people that are of different cultures. And of course we have to visit Who is this, social streamers? And off we go on the grand tour. It's time to tax the heck out of anyone in my kingdom. With this money, I shall totally further the goals of the Christian faith. No churches? Yeah, let's make a makeshift temple over here, huh? This is actually a great way to earn a bit of piety. Oh, I instituted a sword chief tax. You have a sword chief, you need a tax stamp 345. And if it's a high capacity sword chief, meaning you can have more than 2 swords or 1 saber in it, then it's gonna be an additional tax. Let's begin. Dreams of a better life, huh? Timo wants to join. Yeah, you little gregarious, impatient, deceitful man. Of course you can come along. Come along with us. Duke Otto is trying to drink with me. You underestimate my prowess. Don't try it, Kaiser. I win the drinking contest. Very good. You are a schmuck. I drink more. He's a famed Bavarian chess player. I'll play you. I'll play you. I win. Good game, my friend. Now it's time for tribute. Come on, hand. Give me tribute. He refuses? That means that I can arrest him. I can just arrest the man now. Duke Otto, my guy. Get into prison. You didn't pay the tax. The Duchess? No. Oh my lord, Duchess Adelaide. We can loot it for gold? I mean, that is a very Viking thing to do, but I will rather imprison her. Duchess Adelaide? I paid money for this. And then no one's home. Oh, this store is falling apart. What? He stole money from me. I got pickpocketed at a feast. This has to be the worst tax tour I've ever been on. We're now in Nancy, and we're doing a cultural festival. Listen, this was a lovely celebration, and the Franconians and the French are now best friends. It's time for tribute. Hand it over. Thank you very much. We're now in Luxembourg. Oh, but we catch poachers? I might become severely injured. Yeah, I'm just gonna avoid them, listen. Oh, finally, my wife has died. That might sound very mean, but we do need one with a lot of learning. Now, could we get someone that is of the correct faith? And by correct, I do mean like completely different. Let's see here. We do have some women that we could marry. Sorting by learning, Linnea Timren would be an actual based woman to have. Also, that's a hilarious name. She will not accept, as our faiths are way too different. But could we perhaps risk her? I will put a pin in this woman. Not actually put a pin in this woman, but you know what I mean. Oh my lord! She would say yes! Stina Arvidsdottir! We could make this happen a lot faster! Send the proposal! Huzzah! I can now adopt faith! Ha! That's so much quicker! But alas, it seems I've only reduced the cost, not eliminated it. I knew it was too good to be true. Now converting to spouse's faith has reduced it by another 50%. We're still not there yet, boys. We're still not there yet. But that means we have Kaiser in Stina. And I can learn the Norse language. Now give me tribute. I wish to go home to my wife. I got a Franconian scale armor. I could sell it. I'll take it, but then I give a gift to him. No. You don't get a gift. I get a gift you don't. Now give me the tribute. He says no, and that means you're gonna go into prison, my dude. And we got a claim on the Earldom of Wiltshire. See it done. Hand over the tribute. What a glorious time we've had. And the Grand Tour is completed. We gained a whole lot of control. I get magnificent liege, giving us 20% vassal contribution to taxes. And development growth in my capital, as well as a whopping 2,400 prestige. A whole bunch of renown. And every vassal I visited gets plus 30 opinion. Very wonderful. I've also become obese. We'll pick up walking the sacred path. That gives us better pilgrimages. And we get +2 learning per unique holy site visited. We can also have our wife assist us in patronage. This puts our learning up to a whopping 15%, making adopting her faith a little bit cheaper. Let's invite some knights to make an accolade. We can also imprison a bunch of people. Princess Adelaide of Nordgau, get in here. She says no? Well, let's rally the troops then. Raise the lads. It's time for us to do our first bit of war fighting. Ma'am, this was a mistake. A big one at that. I'm gonna literally crush you like a bug. And I got a free learning lifestyle perk. Nice. Open-minded. My goal is that I'm gonna speak as much languages as possible. I'm gonna be a trilingual Viking. We'll also hold court. It's a great way to earn a bit extra piety when you need it. Like here. I've now learned the Norse language. Wonderful. That gives us the apostate perk, which will give us a 75% reduction in faith conversion. Now let's see. Is this enough for us to do it? Oh, 4,400 piety. On top of this, a lot of our vassals will also join us. Alright, time for us to get that extra bit of prestige that we need. We have two options. Either we butt our heads against William the Conqueror and get absolutely destroyed, as we don't have that much troops. Or we simply go on a massive pilgrimage to get the last piety. So let's do that. The pilgrim is gonna be reduced in cost, as we picked up the legacy, walking the sacred path. 50% discount on all pilgrimages. We have a boatload of money as we went on that taxation tour. So let's go on a pilgrimage. Ave Maria, Ave Maria. We're gonna try and hit as many as possible. We're gonna go for the big one right away. Jerusalem, very far away. We're passing through these mountains, so a mountaineer is a must. Also, while traveling out at sea, we need an experienced captain. We'll also go with a humble, small crew. The goal is altruism. I will try to get as much piety as possible. Now let's go. We will also take the decision to lose weight. This will give us more stress, but it will also de-shonk us. Off we go. My mother takes over. She's also my high almoner. While I'm gone, try to fill the coffers as much as possible. And please, don't take over the realm. Wonderful. We're already over at sea. The lobster faction! The lobster faction! Holabian lobsters! We have arrived in Jerusalem, and I walked the holy path. Wonderful. Now let's see if we can increase the piousness of our stay. My lord! Mikael says, I have something to ask from you. I hope you can forgive me. This place has moved my soul. You wanna leave? Mikael, you may stay. Of course you can stay, my boy. You're the best. He became a priest. Hallelujah! Bro, don't worry. I'm not gonna be a Christian for long. Oh, a woman is selling me wares. Worldly possessions? How mundane. I don't wish to buy salvation. As we saunter past the stalls of Jerusalem, we're approached by a small child with wide, bright eyes. She peers up at us. I know of a secret place where God lives. She puts on a determined face as she continues. I can show you. Having studied the maps, I happen to know that there's nothing on that side of Jerusalem. except a hazardous wasteland. Oh my, Koifish, don't get political now. Listen, we will go, of course. I'm a forgiving guy. We became a great pilgrim. In the end, that netted us 1300 piety. Not as much as we can get, but we also didn't get that many events. Wife now pregnant. Wonderful. But I literally wasn't home. I've not been home for ages. Oh no. Kaiser Henrik, you need to ask questions. Boom, we're home. And Gerberga wants to bed me? No, stop. Now I'm almost already to the maximum limit that I need to be at. And I can even found a holy order, but I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm instead gonna go on another pilgrimage right away. This time we're going to the Vatican. Off we go right away. Now this might be seen as counterintuitive. We're not trying to become Christians. We're trying to become a Viking after all. But that won't stop me. And we have a son! We gotta name him Ragnar. The same name that Haesteinn, the legend, named his son. I think this is Prince Ragnar. And I will raise him as if he was my own. Which he is, I hope. And I become a wise man? Nice! That's great! Now, then with Torsen tournaments, the lifestyles have different paths. And this one gives us more learning. Nice. We have now arrived in Rome. Wonderful. I can stop being gluttonous and become temperate. But our goal is to earn as much piety as possible, not to become a better man. A wonderful pilgrimage. And I became a poet, like the skalds of olden times. There once was a man with a shield, who made the enemies yield. Now the man was slain, and the enemies proclaimed, he shall be buried next to the men he slayed in our field. We have now returned. I'm gonna pet Odin. That will help me de-stress a bit. And I now have 5,000 piety. That means that if I talk to my wife, Kaiser Stina, who is still very much ASATRO and very much Swedish, I can adopt her faith. And we can convert to the ASATRO religion as the Holy Roman Empire. Now, although we could save a bit of time by getting this from this man, the whole war that would take is going to be way worse than what we need to declare war in for other reasons. And as I'm not getting any younger, I think it's high time that we convert. Have the realm. Embrace the new teachings of our new god. Everyone will convert. Except some actual really important people. Could we perhaps change that? I'll send him a cool poem. You didn't like that, did you? Well, he's a zealot, so he probably won't accept anyways. But we could throw money at him. But I'd much rather have him convert later. A bit of a holdout is, well, to be expected. What we're doing is quite life-changing. But my friends, we are now ASATRO heathens. Glory to Odin! Right. So, right away, we've messed up a lot of the world. We have one holy site under our control. But this man is a Christian. Our goal now is to quickly reform the faith. This will give us a way better chance of surviving long term. We'll try to demand conversion of this man. And we'll also put our Riksgothy to quickly convert this area. Now we need to move quickly. First of all, let's become a Viking. Here we heckin' go. Also, wife, you don't have to pretend anymore. Oh yeah, we're the Norsemen. And that means we can get concubines. Actual concubines. Oh my lord. Society has like changed. A lot. I love it. Now this man holds some of our relics. He holds the branch of the sacred tree at the Temple of Uppsala? No, we have to take that back. Now we're gonna need more soldiers. We'll get a cool regiment of bowmen and get those nice and beefed up. We'll also take the Riksgothy and make him an accolade. The Valhalla bound warrior. That's where he's going. That's where he's going, alright. We now seriously need to reconsider where we're going to conquer. The holy sites is the main priority. We need 3 of them to reform the religion. I'm thinking Sigtuna and Nidaros. But that would put us at war with a lot of powerful people. I'll also use a hook to try and convert Duke Otto. I will accept him getting a hook on me, as it's more important to stay unified in these times than that we split up. I commune with Odin. I'm not sure if that's my cat Odin or the actual Odin, but who knows. All I know now is I must fight. While they are split up and attacking each other, I will take the Duchy of Uppland. He's busy fighting others. We must act. Give me the petty kingdom of Uppland. Raise the lads. We are going to war, Viking style. The Pope kinda likes me, I guess. I mean, you're not my homeboy anymore, but we can still be friends, right? Off we go. No longboats, but this will have to do. You want to give away Odin? No! It's my cat! Are you crazy? Alright, let's unify the troops under one ruler. Count Ulrich will lead them. We'll see if we can land here in Östhammar. And we'll go and seize his capital. He himself leaves on a boat. I see. Best of luck, my friend. Best of luck. Our catapults make short work of his flimsy walls. And I'll hold court to see if we can get some more bonuses. Boom! We've captured the land. We even got his courtier, Kettil, and a house banner. Go in, steal furniture. I guess we really are in Sweden. Come here then! You wanna fight us, you silly Swedes? Fight us! How's the war against Norway going? Yeah, Norway is losing. Having Norway and Denmark unified, that would be terrifying. But if we win this war, we're cutting the head of the Swedish snake. Which is also what I say when I trim my... Let's not go there. No! No! I'm not gonna schmank my own mother! Stop! Oh my god, mommy issues Viking, stop it! Well, I do have the throne of Charlemagne, don't ask me how I got it, but I'll sit on it. Let's regain some supply, as we're quickly losing it. Oh my lord, the Bavarian Catholics are coming for us. If you want freedom, you'll have it in death. How large is your revolt exactly? Ba-pow! That is a lot of troops, my friend. Oh, that's a lot of angry Catholics, alright. Let's unify the force. Let's take this man to lead the army. And in we go. Is this a problem? No, not really. My area isn't sieged. And hopefully, my vassals will be able to sort of schmunk down the armies here and there. Listen, these Catholics need to learn. There's a new order in town. Oh, and we're fighting the king himself. You turned your back on the Viking faith. You do not deserve to live. That's it. I'm literally going to Örebro. That's how desperate I've become. Boom! Uppland is ours. One more holy site secured. Now for the love of God, let's go kill these heathens. This gives us control of the Temple of Uppsala, which is huge. So we're gonna give away control of this area. There we go. I can now hold this easily. The Temple of Uppsala is an amazing building. And I'm almost tempted to upgrade it into the Uppsala Cathedral. The faith is also ASATRO, giving us our first holy site. Monthly PT per night plus 1% and heavy infantry damage plus 5%. That's huge. Next holy site, Nidaros. Attacking the lowly Dane might seem like something weak, but we must. But first we totally have to help our boys. We're also picking up religious icon. The time it takes to convert a county is no longer increased if that faith has higher fervor than our faith, which Christianity, as far as I'm aware, absolutely does. They have 100 fervor, and we're rocking a ridiculous 89. We're also picking up my bread and butter, the prophet perk. Faith creation and reformation minus 50%. That's gonna be really important for when it's time for us to reform our faith. Now for the love of God, let's clear out these heathens. Please, for the love of Odin, where are the last people? Get them. Tell you what, I can pick a personal deity. We're gonna go with Thor. Thor, plus my wife helping with stewardship, should put me at 6 out of 6 holdings. Very nice. It's also time to nominate a successor. We're gonna go with Little Prince Ragnar here. We can also sacrifice people. This gives us piety. We happen to have the King of Hungary in our area. We could sacrifice him. But why would we? That's like so mean. Instead, we demand that he convert and release him. After all, he's an important part of our kingdom. We've also copped ourselves our first concubine, Adosina. Thank God, that's the last of the Catholic uprising. Enforce demands, and you, my dear friend, Rudiger, I will execute you. Goodbye. It's now time for us to go on a lovely pilgrimage. This time with our new faith. We're gonna go all the way up to Uppland. Wonderful. Off we go. I've successfully converted a random Christian. Lovely. I hear a duck quacking. We're gonna follow that duck. It went nowhere, but we'll let this man join us. We go to a tavern, we get absolutely schmunked, we drink mead, we have a great time. My Hofgotti is my absolute best friend. I love you, bro. You're like so cool. Here, bang my mother. No, that's not gonna do that. Oh yeah, we're here in Uppland. Lovely place. I love it here. Please make the holy throne of Charlemagne a bit more pious. What a lovely pilgrimage. That means we can also get another perk, clerical justifications, and another legacy, denying visit. And Duke Otto has died? Oh, I will dance and I will whip a nay-nay on your grave, sir. Now the Christian king of Hungary takes over. Lampert, are you a lamp? Tell you what, I'll sway this man and I'll send him a poem. You love it. You love poems. I know you. You're a cool guy. Oh yeah, pilgrimage completed. We'll quickly hold court. I raise some random boy. And for the love of God, Ragnar, that's not a proper haircut. Tell you what, we could probably make a hybrid culture with the Swedes. Promote cultural acceptance in Sweden. What are we at currently? Absolutely nothing. We need to get to 40 to be able to make a Franconian Swedish culture. This will give us longships. Wonderful. it will also get us closer to our true Norse roots. Talking about that, Heinrich is not a Viking name. I am now Kaiser Haesteinn of the Holy Roman Empire, named after, well, I don't know, some Viking. Alright then, you know what's about to happen. We're attacking the Norwegians. We're going for the duchy of Trendeløg. That is the holy site, that's what we need. Give me it. Give me it now. Raise all of the lands. When we go, we go. When I say jump, you gosh darn jump. You wanna take back your little banner? No. No, no, no. I will hang it here and I will laugh at it. That's not my banner, I stole that. Odin has died! I will skin it. I will skin Odin. And we have Odin's pelt. A bit morbid perhaps, but that's pretty bad. Because now my health is really, really bad. We could reset the perks. As we don't need apostate anymore. I'm gonna do that. It will give us some stress. There we go. Iron Constitution. Disease resistance. Massive boost. That made their health a lot more fine. Oof. Just in the nick of time. Now quickly siege their lands. We took his armor. I see. I will wear his armor. Thank you. I'm now obese again. Gosh darn it. Start losing weight. Oh, come here, you little fooling. Let's get another regiment of just light troops. Anything that will beef up our retinues. Make it look like we're actually more people. Someone's plotting to kill me? No! Quickly. I must get people to protect me. I knew this was gonna come. We'll get food taster and some cool bodyguards. It's gonna cost me, but what's gonna cost me even more is if I die. My good friend, would you like to convert to my religion? Absolutely. There we go. King Lambert of Hungary is now a Viking. That's great to see. Do I have any rivals? No, just friends. I have no enemies. Is trying to kill me? My dude, why? Why? I haven't done anything against you. Well, at least he gave up the plot. And I'm no longer obese. Huzzah. Good times all around. And just like that, we've grabbed the Duchy of Trendeløg. Sadly, however, they've turned the way away from the cross. Ranheim, Paderborn, and Uppsala. I think we can actually do it. We can reform the faith! Huzzah! My friends, it is time. With me as the temporal head of faith. We will take our pluralist religion that is more lenient on the Christians, even going so far as to have a bit of syncretism with them, in hopes of getting more of them under our fold. But we will be new and warmongering, and we remain with the traditions of the Blut. The All-Father shall have his blood. 18 years after we started, it is time for Kaiser, well, now Haesteinn, will reform our religion. Reform the faith! A new faith! A new era! The world will see that Odin favors us. And now we can convert places super quickly. It's conversion time. Now you know what that means? Well, for one, we're gonna take the Queen of Norway and we're gonna bloat her. That's right, everyone. We're gonna have a lovely little bloat. Start the bloat and the chief sacrifice. Queen Mare! No, even better. This archpriest, you, my dear woman, you will sacrifice something else. Your dignity, wow. That's so mean, Koifish. Why would you do that? Oh well, it's blood time. Everyone better show up here. Oh my lord. The Holy Roman Empire went from, oh, let's have mass in church to, no, we're gonna sacrifice a random woman. Oh yeah, we have bloated Archpriest Gebhard, old ASATRO and a Bavarian. Ba-bow! Very good. Nice little sacrifice. The bloat is over. Now these people are really, really angry. My dude, you know you can just convert, right? Oh yeah, that is a lot of power. I'm also gonna have a bit of a feast. We'll have it in Wetzlar. Let's go! Feast time! Oh yeah, we feasting. We feasting. Great feast, no stress. We now have access to great holy wars. You know what that means? It is time for us to conquer King Robert's land. Just like the Vikings did a long time ago. We will invade England. Also, Prince Ragnar, my boy, you need an alliance. Yeah, that's power. That's proper power, that. Raise the army. Call in our new ally. Ah, and a revolt? Well, isn't that fitting, huh? I'm getting my army up and everything. March, my soldiers, march! No! Ragnar! My little boy who killed him! No! I need to make a new one! This can't be real! You killed my son! Who would do such a thing? That's not cool! There is nothing fair in the world anymore. I must sack England to get my anger out of me. I will banish everyone. Get out of here, woman! I hate you! Was it you? Was it you that killed my Your grandson? Me and the Byzantines, we will crump you. How could they kill my little baby boy? Bring him back! Paradox! This is not ethical! Who did this? Ah! I've conquered England, but what does it mean? Why? Why would I even do this? My son dead! Ah! Well, at least I own Stonehenge now, which was my initial goal that I don't need to do anymore. Very cool. Let me have a stern talking to all these Englishmen. I divorced my old wife and now we're gonna go for the best one I know. The child of Duchess Matilda. Second best. Oh wait, we're related. No. How are we related, huh? Well, we'll go for someone else. Someone a bit more level-headed. A Carling. Of course, we're going full circle with this one. Ah, finally, a little daughter. We will name her Svanhild. Oh my lord, I can't believe it. They killed my Ragnar. But at least I have the Svanhild. No, Svanhild is sick. Ah, I can't get a break. Another daughter though. Tordis. Ah, I'm known as the Bard. Well, if there's one thing I'm gonna be named after, it's, it's telling stories, being a bard. Sure, I'll take it. I seduced the dragon. What? The king of Sweden is after me now? Oh, it's all going heck in a handbasket. But we can get some alliances. Powerful alliances. Byzantines, help! Help me, please! Oh, it's utter chaos and I love it! Boom! The Catholic uprising is dealt with. Now to stop the dastardly Swedes. Ah! Not another one! Who's killing all my kids? Wait, who's killing all my kids? The heathen! Murder him. Ah, there's too many heathens in my land. If I win over Sweden, my debt is cleared too. I have to beat the Swede. Another daughter, Ulfhilde. Please don't kill this one too. Who is killing all my kids? Is it you, Duke Otto? We better get a new spy master just in case. Maybe that one we had is bribed. You can't trust anyone. And another cat! Odin 2! Sweden, pay off my debt. Woo-wee! Absolute utter chaos. And to finish off this adventure, we must do two things. You know it, my friends. It's a tradition at this point. He's a saint! I am the bard and the savior of the ASATRO faith. Long does our tendrils spread. Rich are our coffers and mighty is our dynasty. We have the power now. One last time. We must do it. One last strike. We must take all that the Pope holds. We start by taking Latium. Raise the lads. And in we go. Swiftly, quickly, conquer them. Another daughter, little Trude. Ah, they figured out that I'm an adulterer. Whoopsie daisy. Well, things like this, they do happen. I'm just gonna decide to forgive myself. No, stop killing people. No. Take this, you little silly Pope. Rome shall fall. Go, raid faster. Take the Pope. We took the Pope. Huzzah! Sacrifice the Pope! And take Latium. Very good. Oh my lord! A replacement Ragnar! Ragnar 2! My little boy! I can't believe it! Prince Ragnar! I'm gonna cry. Boom! We've taken the Venetians. Things are moving real quick here. My goal, I will found a holy order. We have made the Grand Mistress of the Jobs Vikings. Huzzah! Now we have one thing left to do. We will need the whole region of Italia, which all we need now is Apulia. So that's exactly what we're gonna take. Disband the armies and do a holy kingdom war. We launch the holy war on the frog, Duke Roger, and we take all of Sicily. Who will come defend this man? He's desperate, he's weak. The sieging shall be swift. Come on then, have at ye! 100%. We've taken Sicily! And to finish this adventure, it is time for me to throw the Pope into the sea. Take his duchy! We're going to go all out. Joms Vikings and all. And we're all gonna converge on Rome. Go, go, go! The city shall fall! Very well, that was more simple than I thought it would be. Yeet! My friends, it is time. The Pope is no more. Let the Vatican burn! After centuries of being belittled and deceived by their missionaries, the followers of Odin have finally taken the revenge upon the followers of the Christ God. The heartland of their faith have been conquered with the favor of our gods, their churches pillaged, their priests stripped of all their power and dignity. Thanks to my glorious invasion, I have rid the world of this cowardly religion and avenged the dishonor brought upon our lands and ancestors by trickery. The Vatican's cathedral was sanctified and rededicated to Odin using the blood of Eugenius himself, the former pope, who was sacrificed on the very altar he used to preach from. Their dead god could not protect them after all. Huzzah! Huzzah! And with that, the Catholics have no fervor. Absolutely no fervor at all. Meaning we will start to see mass conversions to our faith. And with that, my friends, I think we will end it here. From being Kaiser Henrik to being Fylkir Haesteinn, a young boy that wanted to be a Viking has now not only adopted the faith of the ASATRO, but also reformed it, conquered England, and converted almost all of the vassals in the Holy Roman Empire. And talking about Romans, we took the Pope in Rome and threw him out in the sea. Hope you liked this video. If you did, leave a like and consider subscribing. Remember that when you leave a like and a comment, it really does help out in the algorithm. So make sure to do that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay Viking, my guys. Yeet!